So let's go through what we have done, right? It will give you a lot of idea what we have done up till now. So we understood the basic concepts, business objects and everything, right? Then we moved into organizations where we understood predefined. In predefined, we discussed about location, company, cost center, region, and their hierarchies. Okay. Then we went into custom organization. Custom organization is something which is not very important.
Correct.
Because you may not do it every day, once in a blue moon, but you may be asked questions in your interview. And then you have supervisory, which is the most important one. So this is how the organization got completed. We understood the concept of reorganization. Okay.
Yeah.
So all these things matter a lot. Then we completed one assignment. Then we moved into the supervisory organization independently, where we understood what is the concept of inheritance, right? Did you understand the concept of inheritance or not?
Yes.
Anybody has any questions, confusion?
No.
Okay. Then we also understood how you map the people, managers and everybody in a supervisory organization. We did an activity for that.
Yes.
Okay. After that, what more did we do? We went into the staffing model.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
We understood what types of staffing model we have. We have two types. What are those?
Position
Job
management.
management
Position
and
and
position
job.
And
management.
position management.
Yeah.
What is the significance of each part? Each part has its own role.
Yeah.
Correct.
Right? Generally,
Job.
yeah, sorry, go ahead, please.
No. Sorry, go ahead. I was just trying to explain job man. Please go.
Okay. See, job management is where you need bulk hiring. Position is something where you will
Specific
need
skill.
people only specific to that role.
Yeah.
Okay. And it is not necessary that you follow job management always, but position is something which you will require every time. So generally you will see the maximum staffing model is position, but that is maximum. It is not that there will be no department where you have job management. There will be certain departments, and depending upon the industry segment, wherever it is getting implemented. So job management can be a major part of the staffing.
Yeah.
Then we moved into jobs and positions. So that is our chapter 4. And in the chapter 4, we understood how a job profile is created, right? And that is also a base chapter for recruitment module. Then we understood how a job profile is created, how a job family is created, and how job family group is created. So what is the relationship between a job family group, a job family, and a job profile? How exactly they play an important role. And we also saw how we link them together. So once the linking and everything is completed, then we created positions.
Yes.
Correct?
Yeah.
And then we linked the job profiles with the positions. And then I showed you how exactly we use the business process of creating positions, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Then once the linking was done, I explained you the complete job application process, because in recruitment, there are two aspects, internal and external, right?
Yes.
So internal is basically all your processes that you have to set it up. External means you will have to set up the process for the job application as well. And in the job application, there are 6 processes. First is screening, then there is, first is review, then there is screening, then there is assessment, then there is interview, and then there is
Shortlist.
pre-hire. So someone who has cleared the interview becomes a pre-hire, and then the negotiation happens. And from there, your hiring starts. Basically, after the pre-hire only, the hiring starts. So some people keep that offer in a hiring business process. or some people keep it in the recruitment business process. But ideally, it is a part of recruitment only.
Yes.
Okay. Then we also understood how a position plays an important role. Because if your staffing model is position management, you cannot go ahead and create anything without the position being ready. So once the position is ready, then only you can link the job profile, and you will see that there is an unfilled position for which you need to hire somebody. So the hiring we will see in chapter 7, but up till now we have understood till here. Then in the recruitment process, we also discussed that when a job profile is created, the JD is provided by the hiring manager, and the hiring manager also provides you a budget. Correct?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
correct.
budget is where you will create the compensation part around it.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So normally every organization gives you two basic parts. One is your fixed salary and one is your
Variable.
variable,
Variable.
Yeah.
right? So for the fixed part, what did we do? We created compensation grade or grade profile. And we understood the difference also. That is what is compensation grade and what is compensation grade profile.
Mhm.
And how do we link it with the eligibility rule? Correct? Anybody
Correct.
has any confusion, questions up till now?
No.
Okay. Then on the variable part, we know that there is different allowance plan,
Yes.
right? So there are certain allowances which will be part of your package. There are certain allowances which will not be part of your package. And mainly there are two types of allowance plan. One is reimbursable, another is non-reimbursable.
Non-reimbursable.
So for non-reimbursable, we are responsible. As a HCM consultant, we are responsible. For reimbursable allowances, we are not responsible. This is generally done by finance. Some organizations may ask you to create it. Creation is not a problem. You can do that, provided you have the permission to do it. Because creation, create allowance plan, and then you have to check the reimbursement box. And then you have two things coming up again there. What is that? Amount based and unit based.
Unit
And
based.
they will tell you what exactly you have to do. Whether it has to be any particular, amount that you have to create, you can do that. If it is a unit, you can do that. Then in the non-reimbursable side, there are three options: amount based, percentage based, and unit based. And we have understood the difference and how do we use each of them together, right?
Yeah.
So that is where your compensation chapter completed. And then finally we create a package. So package is a combination of compensation grade or grade profile. It depends what you want to use. You want to use a compensation grade, you can go ahead and use a grade. If you want to use a grade profile, you can use a grade profile. There is no restriction.
So only one, right? You can use only
Yeah,
one.
you cannot use both. How will you use
Yeah.
both?
Yeah.
Right?
Yes, you can use only one.
Okay. Then in the allowance plan, you have to see whether you want to use amount based plan or percentage based plan as your variable amount. You cannot use again both there. Either you're using amount based, then you will give the exact number. If you're using a percentage based, then you will only use that. You will not use the amount based plan. And unit based, you can think in that way that it is a kind of incentive plan, but depends upon whom. It depends upon the organization, what they want to put and how they want to put.
Yeah.